Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Calvin Tobin Show. I am your host, Calvin Tobin. Today we have a lot to talk about, so let's get right into it. Alright, this week was full of excitement because in the baseball world, we have multiple teams fighting for a last second wildcard spot and or playoff spot to be able to play in October. Also, we had the second week of college football and upsets happened all day. And the same thing happened on the first week of the NFL 2021-2022 season. Now, let's get right into it. Alright, on Saturday, the game to watch was number 12 Oregon taking on number 3 Ohio State. And Oregon ended up making a statement by beating Ohio State 35-28. And this was a total battle between the two teams because CJ Verdell nearly had 200 total yards, while CJ Stroud is nearly throwing for 500, having nearly his entire core each have 100 yards to himself. But in this game, CJ Verdell is the all-star with 195 total yards along with 3 touchdowns. But this entire game goes to Oregon because they were able to control and convert whenever they were able to throughout the entire game against Ohio State. And throughout this game, they've had a multiple touchdown lead as high as 14 points. Now, because of this game, Oregon made a true statement in showing how good they are, and Ohio State showed that they might be falling apart starting this season. And Ryan Day also suffered his first regular season loss and is now 23-1 overall. Now, let's talk some NFL. In NFL, there was one game that was absolutely atrocious to watch and upsetting, and that was the Green Bay Packers taking on the New Orleans Saints, game of the week. Now, this game had me by complete surprise because we had Jameis Winston looking like a complete all-pro quarterback, while Aaron Rodgers looks like the Jameis Winston we're used to seeing. Because in this game, the final score ends up being 38-3. Jameis Winston throws for 148 yards along with 5 touchdowns. Jameis Winston has only done that twice. This year in week 1 and all the way back in 2015. Like, what? How did Jameis Winston end up doing this? Like, this game was so surprising to watch because of how amazing Jameis Winston was looking. But the way that Aaron Rodgers was playing was so bad. It was embarrassing for Aaron Rodgers because this was for sure the worst game that Aaron Rodgers has ever played in his life. Not just his NFL career. I am almost 100% sure this is the worst game he played in his life because he looked like he didn't even want to be there. He looked like he hated that Green Bay organization and wanted to make them lose because Aaron Rodgers did not look like Aaron Rodgers. And which got me thinking, since Aaron Rodgers has beef and has an altercation with the Green Bay organization, and people are also thinking that he's going to go to the Super Bowl, is Aaron Rodgers possibly, because of the beef he has with Green Bay, purposely going to make them lose? Because Aaron Rodgers could very easily do that. And besides, Aaron Rodgers looked so bad in this game, he actually was replaced by Jordan Love on the last couple of drives, which was absolutely surprising and is showing that Green Bay does not want to play with Green Bay anymore. Now, let's get into the baseball world. And with divisions all going hectic all around the league, the Blue Jays are the one team to be watching right now if you want to see them get into a playoff spot, because in September they are 12-1. They have won 14 of their last, or excuse me, they have won 15 of their last 17 games, and because of that, they have jumped to second place in the AL East. And their best series so far has been against, just recently, the Baltimore Orioles, where they end up scoring a total of 47 total runs over the course of a 4-game series, and multiple people had over 6 RBIs, like Teoscar Hernandez, like Bo Bichette, like Vladimir Guerrero, and those guys also had multiple home runs over that series. The Blue Jays are the scary team and the team to watch towards the end of the season in the AL East, because it looks like the way that the Rays are playing and the way that the Blue Jays are playing, the Blue Jays have a shot at tying or maybe getting within 1 to 2 games of the Tampa Bay Rays. And now, speaking of the Tampa Bay Rays, Wander Franco is doing something absolutely miraculous, spectacular, and amazing. You name it, this guy is doing it. And the reason I'm saying that is because he is on a 39-game streak with reaching base safely, and he just passed Mickey Mantle. And this is he's going down in the all-time record books already, and he hasn't even completed a full season of baseball yet. And he's not even considered a rookie until next year. And Wander Franco is already doing this at 20 years old. Wander Franco is special. But it's a bit bummer, because when he got his hit in his 39th straight game, when his teammate ended up getting a hit, he ends up making it all the way to third and ends up getting some kind of tightness in his leg, which is a bit scary, because I'm hoping it's not too serious, because the playoffs are just about to start and the Rays need him now more than ever, especially the way he's playing. But he does have a tightness in his leg, and who knows when he's going to be back. Could be before the season ends, could be right when the playoffs start. Who knows? Alright, now, since the weekend is over, I'm going to give you my top 10 college football teams. And they are, 1 through 3 are simple. It's 1 Alabama, 2 Georgia, and 3 Oklahoma. Very simple, 1, 2, and 3, because they all played very, very simple teams. Georgia played UAB, Alabama played Mercer, and Oklahoma ends up playing Western Carolina and ends up all blowing them out. Number 4 is Oregon for that statement win against Ohio State, winning 35-28, with CJ Verdell looking like the all-star for the season. Number 5 is Clemson, with them also beating another easy team in South Carolina State, 49-0. Number 6 is Iowa for having a strong committed win against Iowa State, winning 27-17, and being able to control that Breece Hall and Brock Purdy offense all game long. Number 7, Ohio State. I still think that they are a great top 5 to 7 win team. They just need to bounce back after that Oregon loss, losing 35-28. Because CJ Stroud and his wide receiver core has definitely got it. Number 8 would be Penn State. Strong character win over Ball State, winning 44 to 11 with Sean Clifford and Jahan Dodson looking like a strong core to play throughout the entire season. Number 9 is Cincinnati, yet another team having an easy game to play over an FCS team in Murray State, winning 42-7. And number 10 is Texas A&M. Now I get that they won and they were and they're 5, but it was 10-7 against Colorado. That it doesn't look like to be that hot of a team this year. So, and barely be able to win against Colorado, that doesn't show that you are a top 10 team. Alright, that's the end of the Calvin Tobin Show. Please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any sports media. And please follow me on Instagram at Calvin Tobin Show so you don't miss out on any sports news whatsoever. And I'm out.